In this experiment, we'll synthesize phenacetin from acetaminophen via a Williamson ether synthesis. Begin by greasing a round bottom flask, then secure it with clamps on a ring stand. Attach a condenser to the top of the round bottom flask. Make sure the clamps are high enough to allow space for a jack and heating mantle underneath. This will allow for easy removal of the heat source if needed.
Attach a drying tube to the top of the condenser. Connect the yellow hoses to the condenser, in hose to the bottom and out hose to the top. Last but not least, raise the jack and turn on the heating source.
Weigh out 10 millimoles of acetaminophen and transfer into a 50 milliliter round bottom flask. Add 10 milliliters of ethanol and a stir bar. Add 0.6 to 0.7 milliliters of 50% sodium hydroxide solution and stir the mixture until the acetaminophen dissolves.
Attach the round bottom flask to the bottom of the condenser. Connect the yellow hoses to the condenser, in hose to the bottom and out hose to the top, and turn on the water.
Secure the flask so it can heat and stir simultaneously. An ideal heating source would be a water bath on a hot plate.
Briefly remove the condenser. Carefully add 20 millimole of bromomethane to the flask. Heat the mixture to gentle reflux for 1 to 1.5 hours. Once reflux is complete, remove the heat source. Add 20 milliliters of hot water down the condenser and briefly stir the mixture. Crystallization should occur within 2 to 3 minutes. Once crystals appear, ice the reaction mixture for 15 minutes. Vacuum filter the crystals and wash with cold water. Store the crystals until dry. Finally, weigh and determine the melting point range of your product.
The following table summarizes data collected during the experiment.